Okay. Sorry for the delay, but don't think that every day will be like this. Okay. Okay, good. Uh, okay, guys, can you put mute yourself? Okay, if you have any questions, I will ask. Okay, or else we can discuss. Okay. Okay, guys. Myself is Srinivas. I have overall 10 years of experience. Okay, uh, I have experience in both like manual and automation and APIs. Okay, and this is from my side. Okay, before we start testing, okay, before we start testing, so don't think that it's a demo class. Okay, one day you cannot decide, right? So it's a regular class only. We don't have any demo classes. Okay, so it's a regular class only. Okay, so before start manual testing, do you know what is testing? Anybody know what is testing, guys? What is the meaning of testing? Can anyone? See,
Yes,
it's a
sir.
purely interaction session, guys. You need to speak, you need to talk, you need to discuss. Because can I tell you one
Checking
thing?
Yes,
Ah,
sir.
yeah,
uh,
go ahead. Yeah, yeah,
checking
go
the
ahead.
correctness of particular software, or checking
Uh-huh.
whether there is a defect or bug in the software.
Yes, good, excellent, right? Checking whether it is working as per the given requirement or not, and checking whether we have the bugs or not, right? So, see, in interview, they will check your communication skills. They will check your what we can say that whether you are able to answer the things or not. They will check your communication skills only. They will check in interview whether you are response or not. Okay. In testing, especially, you need to speak. You need to talk because in interview, not only interview, in the once you get into the job, right, you need to talk in the stand up call. I will tell you what is stand up call, what is stand up call, or what is a daily scrum meeting. So you need to speak, guys, you need to talk. Okay, so what is testing, guys? Most of the
Yes,
people are say that. Yeah, go ahead, you're asking
yes,
something.
sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
go ahead. Yeah,
Good
yeah, go
morning,
ahead.
sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. So,
Yes,
testing is to test the application whether working or not according to client or customer requirement.
absolutely right, that is correct only. 100% correct. That is what, see, whatever the definition you are telling, you, you should not read in the books. Most of the people are by hearting the things like testing is finding bugs. You are reading like that, but it's not be good, right? In interview, you need to have idea what is testing. Testing means what? It is not only finding the bugs. Most of the people are say the first definition, what is testing means finding the bugs. We are not only finding the bugs, guys. Please remove that definition from your minds. Okay, we are not only finding the bugs. Testing means what? Not only finding the bugs. For what purpose we are doing the testing? Anyone? For what purpose we are doing the testing?
Yes, sir. For quality
For what
purpose.
purpose? Absolutely. Quality is very, very important. Without the quality, no one will buy your product, right? Because quality is very, very important. Without quality, who will buy your product? Now I'm logging in Amazon. I'm order one item or one whatever it may be. I order one article that is while I'm doing the payment, it is getting shut down. While I'm doing something, it is blocking me, or while I'm doing the payment, it is taking too long time. Then who will buy? Who will order that items in Amazon? Understanding, right? So here the quality is very, very important. Why the people are putting lot of efforts in quality, because you can take any product or any software without testing, that product will not be launched in the market. What are the technologies will come? What are the technologies? Cloud technology. Now market is cloud. AWS, Azure, or GCP. These all are what cloud technologies. Cloud is also testing is required. SAP is also testing is required. Cisco networking also the testing is required. And database, you want to go for the database, also testing is required. Suppose you want design anything, that is also required for the testing. Without testing, we cannot launch the product in the market. We can launch, but if it is failed means then no one will answer for that, right? So for the testing, for what purpose we are doing the testing means not only finding the bugs, we are doing the testing for quality purpose, so that the organization, see, there are plenty of organization especially for testing. GenQ, there are Signity is entire the testing organization. GenQ, Signity, Value Labs is entire for the testing organization. Without testing we cannot launch the product. If you, we can also launch, but we cannot say whether it is stable or whether it is working as per the given quality levels or not. We cannot check that one. Okay, so that's the reason testing is very very important. What are the technologies will come in the market, but but testing is still live, because without testing no one will be launch the product. Okay, I cannot take that much of dare, okay, to without testing I cannot launch the product. Okay, so that is not possible. Okay, that's good. Yeah. What is difference between, now you are telling what is testing and for the quality purpose, good, right? Now what is the difference between manual testing and automation testing? Anybody? What is the differences between what is manual testing and what is automation testing? Anybody? Anyone,
Manual
guys?
testing,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
yeah, manual testing. What we have to do everything by right without automation. We have to do it. It's a daily process. We have to do it. Regular thing. What other things keep on repeating? Also, we have to do. But the
Okay.
automation, once it come to the automation part, we have to write some code in the scripts and we have to do that one. For that also manual intervention we need it. Even though it is
Yes,
automation, we have to do that one. And we have to what means the automation that one it's takes place for the regression. If it's the regression testing, right, the same as the steps we as we follows, right, it helps to do the regression testing for the automation. So
absolutely. Yes, good. So everyone knows, right? But before you start, if anyone asks you a simple question, can you define what is manual testing and what is automation testing? You need to be answered, right? So manual testing means what? See, manual testing, the test cases are executed without support from any tools or a script. We are not using any tools. We are not using any script. That kind of testing we can call it as what? Manual testing. The just the person told, right, we are doing ourselves. Like you need to open the Chrome browser. Now I'm opening the Chrome browser. See, this is what I'm adding. I'm typing the URL. Okay, I'm typing the URL. I'm clicking the enter button. Everything is done by myself, right? This kind of testing we can call it as what? Manual testing. That is what is saying. What is manual testing, guys? Manual testing is nothing but without using any tools or without using any tools and scripts. Okay, without support from any tools or a script. Then what is automation testing? So most of the people here are confused. Automation testing means they will say Selenium, or some people are ask me, hey, hey, can you please teach me like automation and Selenium? What is automation and what is Selenium? First you need to have an idea. First come up with that idea, right? Without idea, my friend is joining, I am also joining, means that is waste. And my friend got a job, I will also will get a job, means what? Think yourself whether you will get or not. Understanding, right? You, my friend is joining, I am also joining, my friend got a manual job, I will also get, means or not. You need to think whether you will get or not. Okay, don't question to someone whether I will get or not. You need to think whether you know the concepts and or not. Then you need to think about yourself. Okay, don't ask someone whether I will get a job or not. If you follow everything, you read everything and you get all the things, definitely you will get a job. No need to ask someone whether after the course is completing I will get a job or not. That you need to think whether I will get or not. What instructor will tell? If you pay the fees, means I will definitely I will get the money. Definitely you will get a job. That instructor simply say that yes, yes, you will definitely will get a job. But don't listen other persons. Think about yourself. What is your capabilities? After the what is your area of interest? Interest will be there. He getting 9 lakhs, I will get 9 lakhs, means it won't come. Okay, don't compare with others. Okay, that's very very important. Okay, when you are talking about automation testing, see, automation testing is what? Executed with the support from tools. The here we are using some tools and the scripts and software. But with the automation test cases are executed with the assistance of tools and script and software. So in automation means what? You need not launch anything, just you need to write some script. Either you write in Java, either you can write Python, either you can write Ruby, or either you can write a C sharp, any language. Okay, Based on that, based on the tool, based on the software, we can execute all our automation test cases. Okay, so don't think that the Selenium is only an automation. There are plenty of tools will be there, plenty of tools will be there in the market. But why the people are more crazy in automation as a Selenium means? Selenium is what? Open source. What is meaning of open source, guys? Open source means what?
freely available.
Yeah, freely available. That's the reason all the organization people are looking for what? Open source resources now, because I need not buy any license here. Suppose if I want to buy a license means I have 20 employees means again I need to buy for each and every one. I need to buy a license. Okay, that is what commercial. Commercial means what? You need to pay the license. But it is a open source. I need not buy any license. Simply I can use their resources. Okay, open source means what? Without any license. Okay, it's a free of cost. Anyone can use. So that's the reason organization, mostly organizations, they use what? Initial stage they use what? Selenium. Okay, so this is what the difference between manual testing and automation testing. Please do not by heart, try to understand what is manual testing and what is automation testing. Manual testing means what? Without using without support any tools and scripts, that kind of testing we can do with the manual testing. What is automation testing? Automation testings are executed with the support from the tools and scripts and software. Okay, is it clear, guys? Anybody have any questions here? Is it clear? Anybody have any questions?
Sir, which tool is used to create the test cases?
Sorry. Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Which
What do you?
tool for the
There are, see,
creating?
they will see, they will, we use the like a test management tool. So we can write all your test cases there and we can integrate it with that with the tool. Okay, we have a test management tools will be there. Okay, in the test management tool we can integrate all your test cases. In the test cases we can automate it directly. Automation means what? You already written all your test cases. If you write the script, mean if you need to execute the scripts means automatically it will open the browser and it will what you automated, right? Each and everything it will do. Okay, is it clear? Hello,
Yes,
is
sir.
it clear? Yeah, good. So what is software, guys? Before we jump to testing, you need to understand what is software. See, what is meaning of software? Software is a collection of program, right? Where it will takes input and from the user and it will do some process and finally it will give what? Output, right? Any software, what you need to do, you are giving some inputs, right? Based on your inputs it will do some process. We don't know what process it will do, and finally it will give what? Output. This output we need to check, guys. We need to check whether we are getting the correct output or not. We need to check. Okay, this is one of the important one. What is software? Most of the people they will ask in interview in a fresher level, what is software means? Software is nothing but it's a collection of programs. Might be it's a Java, Python, whatever it may be. It is a collection of program. It will take the input from your user and it will do some process and finally it will give what? Output. That output we need to check whether it is getting as per the given requirement or not. Okay, see, what is the drawback? See, the most interview question they will ask you sometimes, what are the drawbacks of manual testing? Okay, time consuming. Yes, we have a lot of time is required. More employees and costly. Okay, right? It is too costly for every maintenance, every employee. We need to pay the salaries and all the things. Right? Suppose if I use some software like just I use some automation tools or anything, then what will happen? It will reduce the time, it will reduce the human resources, and it will save the cost. This is the common question. What is the drawbacks and what is the benefits of software, right? But don't think that if you know automation then I can get into the job means no. Automation, we will not do automation at initial stage. What is the initial stage? Suppose you got a job, you immediately you will not start as an automation job. When we will do the automation? Anybody have any idea when we will do the automation, guys? When we will do
when
the
the
automation?
when the application is stable, it's
Absolutely
stable.
good. Yes, stable, right? Yes, that's true, that's correct. Because this application is not stable, then what is the use of doing automation there? uh, That's good question, right? That's a good answer, right? So this application is not stable. This is not stable. One time it's coming and one time it's not working. Then what is the use of doing automation here? So when we will do the automation, if you know that idea, right, 100% you will be selected, guys. Because for what purpose I'm doing the testing, if you understand the terminology, that's the meaning, then the testing is very easy. You can go for 4 years, 5 years, or 6 years also, not a problem. But you don't know for what reason you are doing automation, you don't know what reason you are doing the manual testing, and you are simply doing what they're giving work, you are doing, they're giving the work, they're doing. Don't do like that. For what purpose we are doing the automation, you need to understand here. So here the application is not stable here, this is not stable, but you are ready to start automation means what is the use? And also automation is, we cannot do everything as an automation, there are a lot of challenges will be there. You are thinking that automation I learn login page and drop down checkboxes I learn I got a job means, no, in the real time there are a lot of challenges will be there, we need to overcome all the challenges, okay. But a lot of practice is required for the automation also, okay. But remember, once the manual is done, this application is stable. But I want to do repeatedly, that's the reason interview 100% question, what is regression testing? So see, regression means what? We need to test continuously, you need to test, okay. So make sure the bug is fixed or not, it should not impact the rest of the modules. That is what regression. So regression, whenever the regression came in the picture, we need to do the automation. Don't think that most of the people are confused. Automation means I learn automation, then I will definitely get a job means, no. First of all, you need to understand how you need to pick the item, how you need to, how the release went, how we will go for the release, what is retrospective meeting, what is the sprint planning meeting. You need to understand complete process of agile methodology. If you know the agile methodology, tomorrow you can definitely, you can apply it for the jobs. You know, if you know the agile and all the things, because the interview first question is what, can you introduce yourself and tell me about your roles and responsibility, and tell me about your process is very very important, okay. So don't think that we will start immediately automation. First we need to do the manual, then only we can go with the automation. Manually it is failing, when you're login it is failing, but what is the use of there doing automation there, right? So there is no use, okay. Okay, that's good. Now what is testing, guys? Just now we discussed, right? Say simple definition, you can say in interview, whether it is working according to the client requirement or not. Tested developed application, any developed application, we need to check whether it is working according to the client given requirements or not. What is the toughest thing here? What is the toughest job here? Understanding the requirements. If you understand the requirements, your job is easy, easily you can test anything, okay. But if you are not understand the requirements, then your testing is also very difficult. Don't think that testing means only finding the bugs, okay. So here what is the challenging for us? Understanding the requirements. You need to understand the requirements. Then if you understand requirements clearly means what, you can easily test, right? You know the requirements, then you can easily test. But here the requirements you need to understand. When you will understand the requirements, you need to thoroughly go with the documentation, you know, thoroughly with understanding the application, then definitely you will get the things, okay. But most of the people are thinking that it's very easy. No, you need to understand the requirements. If you understand the requirements clearly, then your testing job is very very easy, okay. You can I told you, right, you can go with the 3 to 4 years also, okay. Guys, can you put mute? Okay, okay. So this is very very important. And objectives of testing, for what purpose we are doing the testing means what? See, ensuring the quality, this is very very important. For the quality purpose we are doing the testing. And correctness and robustness and reliability, okay. And robustness means critical functionality also we need to test, and correctness means whether we are getting the stable or not. Reliability means what? User friendly or not. What are the application we are design, or what are the software we are doing? You always need to check reliability means user friendly or not. See, user should accept at any cost. Finally, who need to accept? User. If user is rejected your application means what? That will not be launched in the market. We are accepted Amazon, we are accepted Netflix, we are accepted many things, right? Because That's all are what user friendly. So while you are doing the testing, you need to think like an end user, not like a tester. Don't hunt like a bugs. You need to think like a like what, like a end user point of view, how end user will use this application, in what purpose he is using the application. You need to think like that. Just can you put mute? Okay, Venkat. Okay, okay. So this is very very important, that ensuring the quality, correctness, robustness, and reliability. Reliability means what, user friendly. Okay. Now interview question, guys. Now tell me, can we do 100% of testing? Is it possible,
No, sir.
guys?
No.
Why? Why?
Be because of this manual like I
Go ahead.
didn't.
No issues. No issues. No problem. I'm really appreciate you're telling. You're trying to tell that this is required. What is required? You need to answer it at least. Okay. Sitting quiet and observing the videos means you will not get anything. Okay. Go ahead. What
Yes,
you want
yes,
me to tell?
yes, sir. Because of this we know we don't see the code, uh,
Hmm.
right? So
Hmm. Correct only. What you said is, go ahead. Tell what you want to tell. You tell. Just not a
so
problem.
that's it, sir. Because
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
not good at speaking English, so
No, 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 no problem. I'm really appreciate. That is what I'm telling. Right? Never say like even I don't know how to speak in English. Even I don't know. But see, interview. This is what manually is required communication. What you are speaking, that's correct. But you need to make a frame sentence. Making the sentence frame is, the sentence is very very important. Okay, and that's fine. Not an issue. See, no one will do 100% of testing, guys, because we don't know once it is launched in the market, right? Might be we get environmental issue, or might be we get what we can say, that data condition issues will get. So we cannot say like to anyone it's 100% testing is done. No, we cannot say to anyone, okay, because once it is launched in the market, right, might be it will come some technical issues or environmental issues or data kind of issues will come. But we can assure means we are giving to trust to the client. Trust is very very important between any person. Okay, trust means what, believe me and I believe you. Okay, so the client is investing in lots of money, right? It's not the crores of money. Okay, he investing on the product. Now what testing team will do, what development team do, or what project team will do, everyone is involved in that project, and they will completely done with the project, and they will go for a release. Before the release they will do all the things, system testing, regression testing. They find the bugs, they will fix the bugs, they retest and regression test and system testing, everything is done. Then they will give to the client, hey, don't worry, happily you can launch this product in the market. We already tested. Well, testers will there, well qualified testers will be there, well professional developers will be there. Don't worry, we already tested our application. This is what we find the bugs, this is what we close the bugs. You can happily launch the product in the market. Then the client will be launch the product in the market. Okay, it's not easy job. Okay, I'm designing one product and simply I launch in the market means it's fail in within 2 or 3 months means no one will ready to buy that product again and again. So in the product they will take lot of what we can say, the quality levels they will check. So penetration testing, even they will check with hacking, is there any persons will hack the application or not. Security wise how, performance wise how, the functional wise how, UI is how. They will test each and everything, then only they will launch the product in the market. But we cannot say it's 100% is testing is done. You cannot once it is launched in the market, we cannot get any single bug, we cannot tell into the anybody, because we done, trust me, trust us. We already done, don't worry, we already tested. You can happily launch the product in the market, then only the client will see. The client is investing the money, crores of money, understanding, right? The product is not 1 or 2 rupees. Okay, sorry sir, I missed that. You cannot say like that. Okay, every person has some responsibilities, right? The development have their own responsibility. In testing they have their own responsibilities. Okay, very carefully we need to test each and everything, every scenario and everything. Then only we can launch the product in the market. Understanding, right? But in interview they will ask you, can we do 100% of testing? Is it possible? No, it is not possible, but we can give the assurance, or we can give to the tell to the client, don't worry, we already tested a number of times, and number of we find the issues, and also we fixed it, and everything we have discussed with the client, and finally we release the product. Okay, but ensuring means make sure the product is what bug free before the shipment and release. So what is testing means? Simple, guys. What is the testing means? You can simply say that whether the application is working according to the client requirement or not. What is the objective of testing means? What, for what purpose we are doing the testing means? Ensuring, make sure the quality, correctness, robustness and reliability. Suppose you don't want to tell these two things, just ignore that one, but at least you need to tell them to ensure the quality and ensure the reliability, user friendly or not, you need to check, and ensure that the product is bug free before the shipment and the release. It's a bug free product. Okay, because we already tested. That's the reason we are telling that it's a bug free product. Without testing you cannot say like that, right? You cannot say it's a bug free product. When you will say it's a bug free product means once the testing is completed, then only you can say it's a bug free product. Okay, so this is very important. Why testing is done? See, you already tell, right? Why the testing is done? The testing is done to assure the quality. Assure means what? Make sure the quality. How you define the quality? How can you say this is the quality product? How can you say? How can you say this is the quality product? So how can you say, guys, this is a quality product? So generally in interviews they will ask you, yeah, I agree with you, but how can you say this is a quality product? So this is how can you say this is a quality product? Okay, this is the quality product. So how you can say this is a quality product? So they will provide the requirements, requirement 1, requirement 2, requirement 3, requirement 4, requirement 5. Suppose if you fulfill all the requirements, means you covered requirement 1, okay, you covered requirement 2, you covered requirement 3, you covered requirement 4, you covered requirement 5, definitely 100% what you will get? You will get a quality product. Suppose you miss the requirement 2, you miss the requirement 2, okay, here you miss the requirement 2, okay, here you miss the requirement 2, and you miss the requirement 3, okay, so 4, okay, so you're not covered these 2 points, but how can you get a quality product? So how can you say this is the quality product? Means if you fulfill all the requirements, okay, what are the requirements they provide you? If you covered all the requirements, definitely you will get what? Quality product. Suppose you miss the requirements, you are missing the requirements, then you cannot expect you will get a quality product, right? So that is what he's saying. What is testing means? What testing is done to assure the quality, and the quality is defined to justification of all the requirements. What are the requirements are given, you need to fulfill. uh, this is very tough, I can ignore. This is very easy, I will do this one. If you do like that, right, you will not get the quality product. So so what are the requirements they provide? See, client is providing what? The requirements. Based on these requirements, you need to cover each and every requirement. What is that? Testing means what? Whether it is working according to the client requirements or not. You are missing the requirements, how can you get the quality product? Tell me. So for job purpose also, what they're asking, learn manual, learn automation, learn Java, and learn SQL. So if you what is your requirement for your job? Okay, for testing purpose, manual testing, automation testing, and database testing. Means SQL required. What is SQL? Little bit knowledge. Okay, SQL is required. Little bit SQL is required. Now what is finally? Manually, and one Java, one language, any language, Java. So if you are ready with all these requirements, definitely you will get job. Manual, automation, basic knowledge in SQL, and also the language of Java. So definitely in this area, definitely suppose you miss any one of this requirement here, then it's little bit tough. Okay, similar way, how can you say it's a quality product? Means to justification of all the requirements. Okay, they will provide the requirements. Okay, so if you fulfill all the requirements, definitely you will get what, the quality product. Okay, so is it clear? Anybody have any questions here? Okay, need for a software testing. Okay, so suppose I want to go for a software testing side, what exactly I need to do? Delivering the quality software product or not, whether I'm delivering the quality software product or not, I need to check, and satisfy the user requirements. Okay, you need to check whether I'm satisfying the user requirements or not. User requirements are working correctly or not, we need to check. And also you need to check making the software is more reliable means what, user friendly or not, we need to check. And also you need to check reducing the maintenance cost. So once the product will be launched in the market, we need to check to reduce the maintenance cost. So maintenance cost means what, once the product will launch in the market, you need to reduce the maintenance cost. This is also one of the important one. Okay, and avoiding the customer dissatisfaction. Once the product will launch in the market, they will not be get any more issues. Okay, that we can call it as what, avoiding the customer dissatisfaction. Okay, so we need to avoid that one. Delivering the quality software product, satisfying the user requirements, making the software is more reliable, and reducing the maintenance cost. This point is very very important. What is that? Reducing the maintenance cost means what, once the product will launch in the market and you are getting too many issues, you are getting what, too many issues, then no one will buy the product, right? So you need to what, you need to reduce the maintenance cost. Okay, and avoiding the customer dissatisfaction. Okay, and advantages of testing. Interview question, guys, what is the advantage of testing? Why I hire you, they will ask you. So what if we do the testing right, what we will get? Quality product. Definitely we will get what, quality product. And the client satisfaction will be there. If the client is satisfaction will be there, means what, we will get more business will be there. And finally we can say what, it's a bug free product. 100% we can say it's a bug free product. Okay, quality product, client satisfaction will be there, and we get a more business will come. And finally we can say it's a bug free product. Okay, so this is also one of the important one. What is the advantages of testing? And this slide is very 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 important. What qualities is required if I want to go for a testing side? So no compromise on the quality, guys. If you compromise on the quality, you will not get the quality product. Okay, so whatever you observe in the application, there is a spelling mistake, immediately you need to report. If I report this one, the people will laugh, or this is very silly issue. If you think like that, you will not get the quality, right? So no compromise. See, whether they're fixed or not, that is secondary point. Okay, you need, what are the you observe in the application, you need to report immediately. You need to report, see, that is not working, this is not working, this is not as per, not working as per the given requirement. You need to tell them. Understanding, right? Testing is having a lot of powers. Okay, so but if you compromise, then you will not get the quality. The spelling mistake is wrong, you already seen, but you are not telling because it's a very silly issue. You are thinking it's a silly issue, but it's a major issue. Understanding, right? So what are the issues you observed, what are the observations you done, you need to tell immediately to your team. Okay, so if you compromise, then you will not get the quality product. So what are the issues you find, or not only issues? Okay, you find what you are seeing the application behavior. Okay, what are the behavior you observe in the application, you think it's wrong, means immediately you need to report to your team. Okay, so this is very very important, and no compromise. So most of the people are think, they won't fix it. Let them, they fix it or not, that is secondary. Okay, what you observe, you need to immediately report. Okay, you don't think too much, whether they're fixed or not, how they're writing the code. Don't think all the things, it's not required. What is our job? We need to check our application is working as per the given requirement or not. So here you observe something, okay, it's not working as per the requirement, immediately what you need to do, you need to report. Suppose you compromise on the quality, means what, you will not get the quality product. And positive testing and negative testing. What is meaning of positive testing and negative testing, guys? Anyone? What is positive testing and what is negative testing? We know what is testing. We know how, what, for what purpose we are doing the testing. We know what is drawbacks and what is the drawbacks and benefits. We know what is positive testing and what is negative testing, guys. Anyone?
Yes,
Yeah,
can I say something?
yeah, go
Uh,
ahead,
when
go ahead.
when I provide a valid data, is
Huh,
it called positive testing? When we
hmm.
provide invalid data, is it called negative testing?
Absolutely. So yes, we need to do correct, 100% correct. So we need to do both things, right? Positive testing and negative testing. What is negative testing? Negative testing means what? See, the phone number will be there. Suppose let us example, the phone number will be there. Most of the people, what they will do, they will enter the numbers only, right? Seven numbers, right? Sorry, 10 numbers. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. Right, this is what generally what we need to give 10-digit number, right? But this is what positive testing we are giving valid one. Okay, invalid one, invalid means what you try with invalid also. Here you are giving the special characters in between the numerical numbers. So in case it is also accepting means what, it is a bug, right? It is a bug, right? It is also accepting, so it is a bug. So while you are doing the testing, not only positive testing, you need to do the negative testing also. Negative testing is also important, but you need to do first is what, positive testing, then only you can go with the negative testing of the next. Okay, because here now, phone number phone number you are giving invalid, but that is also accepting means what, that is a bug. Okay, now the phone number is what, numerical numbers, right? Now I'm giving alphabetics. Okay, I'm giving alphabetics, but it is also accepting, then it is what, it's a bug. No need to ask whether it is bug or not. Okay, so it should not accept alphabetic and special characters. It is only accepted by what, numerical, and the size is what, 10 digits. Okay, only 10 numbers should only to enter, not more than that. Okay, so positive testing and negative testing is also is very very important. Okay, so most of the people, developer will ask you, hey, do like this only, but you need to do both ways. Negative testing also you need to do. Okay, some cases you need to check why it is why, if I do the negative testing, what will happen also you need to check. Okay, and developer will very forcefully, they will say, hey, enter this only. Yeah, you need to follow with the developer anyhow, but also you need to test in the negative testing also, because negative testing is also very very important, because some users will not enter all the 9-digit 10-digit number. Suppose they are entering only 9-digit by mistakenly, but it is accepting means what, that's we miss that customer, right? So the phone number is very very important, not only phone number, anything. Okay, and while you are doing the testing, some analytical skills is required, like thinking what, for what purpose we are doing, for what reason we are doing, you need to think. Okay, that is very very important. And mainly in testing, guys, one patience, you require lot of patience will be there. Yesterday you already tested, but it is build was rejected, again you need to test same thing. But you cannot say, right, yesterday I tested, it is working. We don't know, right, what is broken in this latest build. So again we need to do the same work only, but you require some patience. Without patience we cannot do the testing, because it's not like immediately I will get the results. Lot of scenarios you need to test, lot of ways you need to test, then only you will get the good results. Okay, simply you are testing on the top of the application and you are saying the testing is done. No, you should not do like that. You need to test each and every component, each and everything you need to test, and you need to tell the final results. Okay, one more thing I want to tell you guys, forget about testing, automation or anything. In interview they will check your communication skills. Again, communication means what, not only English. Okay, don't say that I'm not a good speaker, I'm not good, I don't know how to speak. Don't say all the things. Okay, you know how to speak, just what you know, you just speak in the interview, because the first question of your interview is what, can you introduce yourself and tell me what is your roles and responsibilities. So at least you need to tell these things. Okay, can you introduce yourself? First question will be there. First question is what, not only they will ask, no one will ask what is testing. For what purpose you are doing the testing? Forget about this secondary. Okay, first question in interview, not only manual testing, you go for any job, any job, they will ask you the first question is what, can you introduce yourself and tell me about your roles and responsibilities. What is your roles and what is your responsibilities? And this is very very important, because in testing you find any defect or a bug or anything, you need to explain to the entire the team members, right? So you need to have some communication skills. Again, the communication means what are the language, butter English or it's a silly English, whatever it may be, but you need to speak, but you need to talk. Let them laugh. Don't forget about others. Don't live for others. What I want to say is what, don't, please do not live for others, live for yourself. Let them laugh. See, my English is not good, the people are laughing, let them laugh. But one day I will make some more better, right? Okay, that guy is laughing, that the reason I'm not talking means what, that is a foolishness. I'm not living for that guy. He is laughing while I'm talking, let them laugh. What will happen? Let them laugh. Don't that is what I'm saying is what, please never compare with others. Live for yourself, and don't compare with others. Okay, let them laugh, not a problem. So but you need to stop, but you need to speak, because you find any defect or a bug or anything, you need to tell the team numbers, you need to express that one. So the here the communication skills is more and more and more and important. Okay, let's try. Okay, try to talk with everyone, talk with every person. So in IT culture is what, you need to speak, talk. Is not my group, why should I need to talk? What is this? You need to talk, get the information. Hey, what is your project, what is currently you're working, get rapport with all the people, get more information. See, in that way also you will get more opportunities. You need to talk. Suppose you are staying in hostel, some people will be there. Why should I need to talk? Is not in my reason. Don't do like that. Have a with go for with a tea or coffee with them, talk with them. Ask them where you are working. Ask them, you have any opportunities in your organization? Let me know, I'm done with my testing and I'm done with my manual. Let me know if any organization you have any openings. That guy definitely will help you without talking. Simply you're observing. Oh, that guy every day is going office and coming. You are observing the things only, but you are not talking anything to any person. So how it will come? Like, you need to talk with everyone, guys. Okay, that is what my intention. Okay, now what is that? Finally, I can tell you one thing. Technical skills is required, guys. If you know any technical skills, Java, Linux, some technical skills, that will be advantage. In interview they will ask you, once you get into the job also, they will ask you your job skill sets. Can you tell me what is you have a skill set? Suppose database, or you done many certifications or anything. Definitely they will move from manual to any other positions also. Once you get into the organization, right, you can get a lot of opportunities internally. You can become you suppose you want to go for a manual to developer, you can go, but you need to prove in that organization. Okay, you done anything like the technical skills, Linux is AWS, cloud technology, then you can easily internally you can change. Okay, and analytical skill thinking is very very important. Passion, yes, it's a passion. Don't work with the salary. You need to work with the love. I love this job. Definitely you can enjoy the job. See, you can enjoy more. See, we can enjoy the job, not like every day I'm working, every day I'm coming. If you feel like that, right, we cannot do anything. If you enjoy the job means, if you love the job, definitely you will enjoy. Definitely I'm telling guys, in we enjoy like anything. Not only in we done many college days with less enjoyment, but in the organization we done lot of enjoyment will be there. Once the project will done, we have a parties, every party will be there. Okay, we have a sports day will be there, we have a lot of competitions will be there. Not only work, we have a lot of things will be there, family day will be there. Everything will be provided the organization. Don't worry about that one. We can enjoy like anything. Whatever you want, everything will come. Okay, your all your dreams will be fulfilled. But you need have some passion, not for salary. If you work with the salary, you will not fulfill your passion. Yes. So you can go for on-site also. We don't know your luck. Once you get into the organization, 1 or 2 years only you can go for the on-site also. On-site opportunities will also will get, right? So there are a lot of options will be there, a lot of opportunities will be there once you get into the organization. And but you need to love your job, okay? That is very very important. And finally I can say that, right, communication, the communication is very very important, because you need to, you find any issues, not only issue, you want to give them some presentations and the team. So here the communication is required. And finally, attitude, body language is very, very important, because sometimes interview they will ask you, you are reporting the issue, but developer is not accepting. In that case, what you will do? Anybody? You are reporting the issue, but the developer is not accepting. In that case, what you will do? Do you understand my question?
We
Yes.
have to show the proof
What
evidence,
proof that? Yeah, what proof you will show?
like
Screenshot or video.
Sorry? No, yes, correct only. What you show?
Screenshot of that particular
Yeah,
defect or
yes.
video.
Yes, absolutely right. Yeah, that's only. I don't want to argument with you, because I have a screenshot and I have that particular video. I take the video recording. We can take the screen capturing and all the things, and I will show to them. That's it. No need to argument, right? No need to fight, right? That guy is not accepting. Then what I need to do? I can put a screenshot. So that attitude is also is very very important. Sometimes we have a fight. It's not a fight. It's a friendly fight. But sometimes the developer has a lot of pressure will be there. Even QA is also a lot of pressure. Within time we need to complete the items. But in that time we need to very coolly we need to do the things. Okay. So attitude is also is important. Body language. Some you are talking with some people means you need have some body language will be there. Okay, and you cannot put your shoulder up and you cannot speak, right? So body language is very very important. And finally, the organization people are checked with the productivity. See, this is very very important. What is this productivity? Productivity means what? You need to save the time. Okay, and within the time you need to give what quality product. So you are saying after 5 days I will do means what? No one will agree, right? What is the productivity? 1 hour class. What is the productivity is there today? So what is testing? What is testing? For what purpose we are doing the testing? What is negative testing? What is positive testing? At least we learn something. That is what productivity. You can. What is the productivity on the particular day? So if you are doing the work within the time, and that should be about quality. So these are very very important technical skills and analytical skills and attitude and productivity and communication and passion. So if you having all the things, we can easily serve. But don't worry, once you get into the organization, we can learn more and more. Okay. Tomorrow, what we can do is do not miss this session. Tomorrow, what we can learn what is testing types. Then what are the testing types? Who will do the white box testing and who will do the black box testing? We'll see tomorrow. Okay, this is very very important. Basic one. Okay, what is white box testing and what is black box testing? We'll see on tomorrow. Now tell me guys, anybody have any questions? This is completely for maximum 25 to 30 classes will be there, and every day 1 hour session. This is 8 to 9 sharp. It will be 8 to 9, and we will provide you completely for basic level and advanced level. Like what is basic level means, what is testing, testing types, fundamentals of testing, what is SDLC models, and what is HPLC and all the things. And agile methodology and Jira will do. And also along with this, that we will see the documents like FRS and SRS, functional requirement specification documents, and SRS software requirement specification documents. And along with one live project we will do. Live means what? Means one real example, one project we will do in the this complete session. Okay. And Jira also will do the live only. Okay. In this application, we'll see how we can do entire the application. Okay, so we will do complete on this. Okay, we can create our own stock and suppliers and purchasers and customers and sales and outstanding. We will do entire this project our own. Okay, now anybody have any questions now? It's time for your
Yes, sir.
questions.
I had a
Yeah,
question.
yeah, please go ahead.
Yes. Yeah. So now you mentioned about Jira and actually doing live projects. So
Hmm.
will we be able to do it at home? Is that open source?
Yeah, yeah. No, no, no. I can Jira. Yeah, one second. Yeah, Jira you can do for 14 days of trial period will be there. So you can do what your own. And this application I will share the credentials. So you can log in and you can test yourself and you can find the defects and you can report also. So this application I can give you. Okay. And along with I can provide you documents like how to understand the document. Okay, BRS, FRS. I will provide that documents. So you can go with documents also. Okay.
Okay. So your slideshow now, like your notes, like will be sharing that with us?
Yeah, definitely. I will share the complete PDF format. You can access that one.
Okay. Thank you.
So this is what the document. We will provide the documents kind of things, how the project and all the things. So you can access these documents also. So how project will be there, how we need to do. Yeah. Good. Anything else?
Thank you,
Hi,
sir.
sir.
Yeah. Good. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Sir, first of all, many thank you for way of teaching. I liked it.
Okay. Thank you.
So, and I watched your video and demo. ठीक है sir.
Uh-huh.
So,
Okay.
uh, and yesterday, first you discussed your student, last student, Shekhar Tyagi, and
Uh-huh.
and uh, that video I was see, and
Uh-huh.
we have you teaching. I'm very like, and so I committed to join your course and manual testing, right,
Mm-hmm.
sir?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
firstly, I'm very inspired by you way of teaching how to simple to explain a student. So it's a very beneficial for me. So that reason I am came here.
Oh,
So
thank you. See,
and
it's not be like that. See, we know the how the students we know, right? So the way that's really appreciate. Thank you for that. But see, we know, right? We know I'm also involved in the interview panel and all the things. But most of the people, what they will say that definitions they will read and they will tell the definitions and all the things. But in real time, they won't ask the definition. They will ask you real examples. So you need to
right.
explain. Yes. Yeah.
Sir, I have one more question.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
I have done my graduation in BTech 2016. Currently, I'm working in digital marketing. So
Hmm.
I'm not interested in this area, but I want to move to some other skills.
Hmm.
So uh, currently, I'm working in digital marketing 3 year experience. So can I
Hmm.
move this manual testing in 3 year experience?
Yeah,
I
you
also
can go.
know I
Hmm.
also know Java basic,
Hmm.
core Java.
Hmm.
Is it valid for me?
Yeah, valid, right? It is definitely. It's you know the Java language means that's more advantage. See, you know the automation little. If you now you need to start automation parallelly, so you know manual and you know Java, you know automation. Then apply for you can take 3 years of fake experience. See, you are also working with the digital marketing, right? So you know how the websites and all the things. You can keep that the same thing and convert it into as a testing. Then you can go with the 3 to 4 years of experience. 2016 means yeah, we have 16, right? So yeah, you can go there, not a problem. You can get
Yes.
4 to 5 years of experience. Then you can easily to switch.
Sir, I also work in education-based project.
Yeah,
Uh,
you can keep that one.
and when I fill the form, your website, manual testing, Durga software solution,
Hmm. Hmm.
then I go to fill the form and contact us. When
Hmm.
I not found just a lot of courses showing
Hmm.
uh, when you're interested which courses, but
Hmm.
testing is not uh, like Shoki, if I am fill the form and select the courses, testing is not showing. It's a bug, right?
Yes, you can. You see, it's not a bug. You cannot say it's a bug. First, you need to
But
rise to the Durga. First, this is what I observed. See, what your observation now you are telling to Durga. Then they will ask, then the Durga will check the requirement. Hey, why the testing is missing? Then they will come up with it. In that case, it is a bug. Okay.
Yes, sir. But I see, but no one can mention, right? Just when I fill the form and testing Java, Python, जो भी I will select. So testing is not showing, and
Yeah,
that's it.
it depends on the person perspective also, right? See, people are not see, they will see testing. Some people are say that, hey, what is testing? It's very less salaries, there is no growth, there is no opportunities. See, it depends on your interest. See, I'm doing my testing job for since more than 10 years. I'm earning more than developer salary. I'm earning more than developer salary. It depends on you and your interest. Okay, the people are think that if I learn Python I will get more money. If I learn growth will be there. Depends on the person, right? We cannot point out to each and every person, right? It depends on you. You are interested on testing, you know everything, you know how to test, you have a lot of domain knowledge, then your salary is automatically more than developer salary. So people are simply say that there are no openings in manual. Most of the people are saying there are no openings, but you are not applying, you are not went to any interview, but you are passing the other person words, right? So please don't do that one. First you need to apply, try in the job. Once you get into job, you need to slowly you can grow yourself. Like once manual is done, automation is done, API is done, then your career will growth will be there. Okay, it
Right,
depends on
right.
person. Yeah, it depends on person.
Sir, so how, as you discussed, how to develop analytical skills? Because I have nothing about manual testing. So
Yeah,
can you improve,
and
how to improve ourselves?
yeah, I will tell you. See, analytical skills means what some knowledge you need. Say, what is cloud? You don't know, right? What is the technologies in the market? What is cloud? How cloud it
Yes.
works? What are the cloud technologies? There are a lot of things will be there, right? What is AWS? What is Azure? And what is GCP? And what is DevOps? What the people are saying? What is DevOps? So what are the technologies you heard, right? You need have some idea about that. That's it.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
no
you.
problem. Thank you. Thank you.
Sir, sir, how to
Yeah.
manage fake experience?
Sorry, come again. Can you mute yourself, guys, if you're not having any questions? Ah, sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, someone is asking something.
Yes, sir, how to manage the fake experience in the interview?
It's a good question, right? That's good. See, guys, I want to tell one thing. Anything you need to take as risk. Life is what is a kind of risk. So you need to take a risk on that. Okay, take any fake experience and you can go with means how to take means what you can talk with your colleagues, your friends who already taken, or else you can consult a good consultancy. Check with that consultancy is good or not, but do not think about money. 200 only they will giving entire the things, means you need to observe why is giving 200 rupees only. So first of all think, give me 5,000 I will provide all the documents, means you need to think before why is giving to only 5,000 rupees all the documents. Okay, so think before you are taking the documents. Okay, whether it's a genuine guy or not, whether it is providing the background verification, it might he will provide that also. You need to check. Okay, simply 2,000 is giving all the documents, means you simply giving 2,000 and you are collecting all the documents. And once you get into the job and background verification is not supporting, then again it comes to the starting, right? So don't do that one. Check one. Consultancy will provide some company names. Don't keep blindly that company name. Search for that company name, whether it is a valid company name or not. You can search whether that company is existing in the Hyderabad or any other places or not. You need to check. So one time you get a bad experience, so you cannot do the same thing next time, right? Now you can go with the second another consultant. Like that, you need to do. Okay, is it clear?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, good. Anybody have any question, guys?
How will you provide the recordings, right, after the class?
Yeah, yes, every recording will come. Okay, after the class, you will they will provide the complete record session. Yeah.
Okay, so one question.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. Will it be the same link every day, or will be getting a new link every
No,
time?
no, 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 no. They will change the link max 2 to 3 days.
Okay. So
We
every
will
time a
get a
new
permanent.
link.
No, no, no. Maximum 15 days we are following one link. Whenever the link will change, right, they will provide you another link. Okay? But
Okay.
max, this is what only 2 to 3 days only. Max. Okay.
Okay. And it's every time the same, like no Zoom or Google Meet. We
Yeah,
use.
maximum. Yeah, maximum they use this Google Meet only.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, guys, if you have anybody have any questions, guys, this is what a purely interaction sessions. You can talk, you can speak. Okay, so whatever have your questions, you can ask and we can discuss. Everyone we can discuss it because discussions are very very important. So if you know, you can express. If I know, I will tell you. Okay, so but everyone should be speak. Okay. Thank you guys. Thanks for your time. Have a nice day. We'll see tomorrow with what is the testing types. Okay. Thank you guys.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, you too. What is testing?
We have to meet the client requirements.
Yes, we have to meet the client requirements, right? So that's very, very important. So in interview, you can say that check whether the application or a product is working as per the given requirement or not. So that is very, very important, right? So we need to check, we need to say like whether it is working according to the client requirements or not. Client means what? Client will provide some requirements. We need to meet the client requirements. Suppose you miss the requirements means you will not done the proper testing, right? So make sure that they will provide you all the requirements, guys. Don't worry. It's very, very easy to do the things. But if you not understand the requirements and you are not following the correct documents, then it is very tough. So what is testing means? You can simply say that most of the people are say that finding the bugs. No, not only finding the bugs, guys. Please do not say that testing means only finding the bugs. Okay, not only finding the bugs. What we need to do, we need to check whether the application is working according to the given client requirements or not. Client will provide some requirements. Okay, so based on the requirements, your application will be work correctly or not, you need to check. Okay, so what purpose we are doing the testing? Anybody? For what purpose we are doing the testing? For what purpose we are doing the testing, guys? For what purpose we are doing the testing?
Quality purpose.
Absolutely. So for what reason we are doing the testing? Without testing also we can launch this product in the market. But in case anything comes wrong, right? No one will use that product. So that's the reason organization, every organization, they will have the testing team will be required. Without testing, that product will not be launched in the market. Go with any technology. In future also there will come lot of technology, IoT, Internet of Things. What are the latest technology? AI, artificial intelligence, data science, whatever the technologies will come in the market. Without testing, that product will not be launched in the market. Okay, so it's very very important. That is for what purpose we are not finding the not only finding the bugs, guys. We are for what testing means, simply you need to say quality. Okay, quality is very very important. How can you say this product is quality one, guys? This is the quality product. Anybody? How can you say this is the quality product? Any idea? So yesterday we discussed, right? And see how you define the quality means what? The quality is defined the justification of what? All the requirements. See, they will provide the requirements. I told you, right? If you fulfill all the requirements, requirement one you covered, requirement two you covered, requirement three you covered, requirement four you covered, definitely you will get what? Quality product. Suppose if you mismatch the requirement, you are not doing the requirement one, you are not doing the requirement two, then you cannot expect the the quality product, right? So this is for what purpose we are doing the testing means you can simply say that for the quality purpose. Okay, so how can you say it's a quality product? To justification of all the requirements, they will provide the all the requirements. You need to fulfill all the requirements. You need to cover requirement 1, requirement 2, requirement 3, requirement 4. Then only you will get what quality product. Otherwise if you miss the requirements you will not get the quality product. What we discussed in yesterday, all these things. Now now we'll see one of the testing types. What are there? Structural testing and functional testing. Okay, so what is testing? We discussed, right, to ensure that what the application, whether the application is working as per the given requirement or not. So, and one more point you need to remember, guys, this point is very very important. Software testing is a process. Okay, software testing is a process of verification whether the project will be acceptable to the end user or not. See, always remember, right? That no need to accept, no need to accept. See,
Sir, your voice is breaking, sir.
will be, is it for you only, for everyone? Ca- Hello, can you please confirm?
Now it's okay.
Is it clear?
Now
It
it's
is
clear.
clear now. For a little while, it got.
Okay, okay, yeah, thank you, guys. Um, okay, so there are two types. What are there? Structural testing, and another is what? Functional testing. So this is 100% interview question, guys. What is structural testing and what is functional testing? Okay, let's see who will do the structural testing and who will do the functional testing. Okay, structural testing is done by, we can call it as also white box testing. Okay, you know who will do the white box testing? Anybody know who will do the white box testing? Anybody knows?
Yes, sir. Developer.
Who
Developer.
will do the white box? How you say developer?
Because
Because
we do is
developer
writing.
developer know the internal code of logic.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, see, already testers will be there, right? Then why developer need to do the testing there? We already there, right? Testing team is already there, right? Then why the developer need to do testing?
Before hand over the code to the testing, we have to check at least once or twice.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely good. See, that's very, very important. See, this type of questions they will ask in interview. They won't ask directly what is white box testing, what is black box testing. They won't ask, guys. Okay, they will check you why developer need to do testing. Testing team is already there, right? Then why the developer need to do testing? So that's very, very important. You need to understand why the developer need to do testing. Okay, so there are two types of testing. One is structural testing, another is what? Functional testing. Let's see white box testing. Okay, white box testing means what? Who will do this testing? See, the testing is based on knowledge of internal logic of application code. If you know the code, if you know the functionality, if you know the code, then what kind of testing you can do? You can do what? White box testing. Understanding, right? Now tell me, who knows the coding? Developer or a tester? Who knows the code? Who knows the code, guys? Developer or a tester?
Developer.
Developer,
Developer.
right?
Developer.
So, simply you can say that the white box testing is done by developer. Simple, no need to by heart. Okay, people are reading white box testing. No, not required. Simple. Who will do the white box testing? Question yourself. Automatical answer will come. See, the testing is based on knowledge of internal logic of application code. If you know the code, if you know the functionality, if you know the code and logic, then you can also do the white box testing. See, internal software and code working should be known for this type of testing. If you want to do the white box testing, you need to know the code and logic and functionality. Then only you can do the white box testing. But generally, we know, right? We don't know the coding. So that's the reason we can simply say that white box testing is done by the developer. Simply you can say that white box testing is done by the developer. See, the tests are based on coverage of code statement, branches, path, and condition. Even see, developers is also need to do some testing, code statements, branches, path, and condition. And one of the important interview question is what? Unit level testing. Who will do the unit level testing means you can simply say that unit level testing is done by the developer, or also we can call it as what, component testing or unit testing, all are belongings to white box testing. And also you need to observe, see, there are many names will be there: open box, clear box, transparent box, all will comes on what, white box testing. Why we can call it as it's a white, I can call any other color, right? But see, why we can call it as a white box? Because I'm able to see the code. So only developer can only able to see the code in the real time. If you got a job, right, suppose they will never provide any code. Please understand, they never give any code, because we are not having any coding language, okay, zero knowledge. Okay, so they never provide any code, we never test any code, we never see any code, understand, right? So we are never involved, testing team will never involved in the white box testing, only the developer team only involved to the white box testing. So that's the reason they will able to see the code, they will able to see the functionality, they are able to see the logic. Okay, so is it clear, right? Now the question is what? Now asking, right, why the developer need to do the white box testing? See guys, any developer, suppose what developer is write some code, right? What is the developer job? He will write some code, right? Based on his requirements, he start writing some code, right? So he writes some code, right? Now the QA guy, once it is done, the code is done, the code review will happen. Okay, okay, now this guy is what, QA guy, another guy is what, QA guy. Okay, now he writes some code, right? But he is not checking, at least one time also is not checking, he is directly send this code to the QA person. Okay, whenever he send directly to the QA person, right, whenever the QA guy is started working on, right, it is failing. So number of times it is failing. Okay, so here lot of time is wasted, right? Lot of time is wasted. Yesterday we discussed, right, productivity. What is that productivity? We need to save the time. Okay, time is very important. Okay, see here the build process is also very tough. See, you don't think that it will easy. Okay, there is a server will be there. Now this guy is written the code, this code will send to the server and check in. Once this code is done and this code is converted into the build format, and this build format is given to the QA, there are a lot of process will be there. Now QA will be access that URL. Okay, but whenever the developer is not doing any testing, simply what is written the code is checking, simply what is written the code is checking. But whenever the QA started testing, right, it is always saying that failed. Okay, it is because it is failed. Okay, lot of times, number of times is checking, but every time we are able to see what failed. So to avoid these kind of things, the developer need to do one kind of testing. That testing we can call it as what, unit level testing, mandatory for development, for every developer. Before they need to send a code to the QA, at least one time they need to check whether my code is working properly or not. Even though you have 10 years of experience, 15 years of experience, 30 years of experience also, you cannot say that I don't want to test and directly send to the QA, means no one will be agree. Because sometimes overconfidence, or sometimes we will miss the syntax errors, or sometimes we will miss the logic. Okay, even though in overconfidence. Okay, so to avoid that kind of things, developer will do what kind of testing? White box testing. White box testing is done by the developers, or you can say unit level testing, or you can say component level testing. Is it clear, right? So that's the reason there are two types of testing. One is what, white box testing, another is what, black box testing. So if you want to do the white box testing means definitely you need to know what, code. Without knowing of the code you cannot do the white box testing. Okay, see, internal software and code working should be known for this type of testing. We can call it as what, unit testing or a component testing or belongings to white box. In interview many people they ask different way, what is transparent testing, what is transparent, white box only. Open box, what is open box, means what, it's a white box only. What is glass box, it's a white box only. So they will call many names, clear box. See, I'm able to see the code. So that's the reason I'm saying clear box, transparent box, glass box, transparent box. So I'm able to see the code. That's the reason they will call it as what, many names. Okay, don't confuse here. What is clear box means, don't confuse. Try to understand the concept. Okay, clear box means I'm able to see the code. Open box means I'm able to see the code. So we can simply say that it's a white box testing. Glass box means what, I'm able to see the code. Transparent box means I'm able to see the code. So these all we can call it as what, white box testing. So developer is also follow some techniques, control flow testing, data flow testing, branch testing, path testing, statement coverages, and decision coverages. Okay, don't worry, we never involved in this here. Don't worry, we never involved in this part. Okay, so we never worry on this part. Okay, but only one thing you need to remember, who will do the white box testing means, you simply say the white box testing is done by the developers. An interview reverse question will come, why? Because at least before they send that code to the QA, they need to check at least one time whether the code is working properly or not, whether his logic is working correctly or not. At least one time he need to check. That is nothing but a unit level testing. Okay, now coming to the black box testing, this is what is very very important, right? Who will do the black box testing? The testers. Internal system design is not considered in this type of testing. That is what I'm telling. Any kind of application we are ready to test. Python, Java, Ruby, ASP.NET, C Sharp, what are the languages will be there? All kind of applications we will ready to test. Hadoop I'm ready to test. Database kind of applications I'm ready to test. Networking kind of applications I will ready to test, because we are least bother about what they written the code. Because if I know the code, I can join to the development side, right? Why should I need to join in the testing side? So we never and ever see the code. Okay, it depends on you if you are interested in coding side, and they will give you to access and all the things. But generally I'm talking, they never provide any code to us, because we don't know, right? If we know the code, then we can access that code and we can write some logic and other things. But as a testers, we never see that code. Then how you will test? We don't know the code, then how you will test? That is what is very very important, that you need to question, how I need to test? I don't know code, then how we will test? See, the testers are based on requirements. We always depends on what? Requirements. Provide the requirements. Based on the requirements and functionality, I will test the application. I will not see the code. What is the requirements? I told you right yesterday, they will provide some requirements. Okay, they will provide some requirements. Okay, based on the requirements, we need to test the application. So they will provide a FRS document or SRS document. See, very easy. They will provide the requirement document. Okay, in this requirement document, they will tell very clearly in the requirement. See, I don't know what written the code in this application. Even I don't know. Then how I will test this application? See, this page will have what? User ID and password. Okay, now I will log in. I just log into the URL. Just I launch the URL. I will see that username is there or password will be there. Yes, both are there. So actual result is equal to the expected result. It is working as expected. Now the following details of inputs of the program. See, valid CEO user ID password. Okay, valid user ID and password, and click on login. I will, what action I need to do? I need to click on the login button. Once I log in, right, what page I need to see? Admin home page. See, this is what, based on the requirement, I need to test the application. Suppose if I log in with valid user ID, valid password, and click on login button, then what page should become? Admin home page should become. But suppose I'm not getting admin home page, I'm getting a different other page, then what? It is a bug. I'm not here, I'm able to see any code? No, I'm not going any code here. I'm verifying any code here? No. Then how I'm able to test? Based on requirement, based on functionality. What is functionality here? Enter the valid user ID, enter the valid password and click on login button. If you click the login button, then it will navigate to admin home page. If I am able to see admin home page means this is what valid one. If I'm not able to see admin home page, I'm seeing a different page, 505, 404, or I'm seeing a different page, then it's a bug. No need to ask whether it is bug or not. I'm waiting for someone, so time is gone. So don't wait for someone else. Okay, so simply they provide the requirements. Based on the requirements, you need to understand the requirements and easily you can test the application. But if you not understand this requirement, you cannot test the application. I don't want to write code, I don't want to read the requirements, but I want salary means no one will give you that. Please try to understand. Without hard work you will not get a single rupee also. Don't think that the jobs are very easy, easily will get, easily we will do. No, remove that all the things. Hard work, hard work, hard work for 1 year, and the rest of all years you can enjoy. But hard work is required. Initial stage, as a learning stage, you need to hard work. 9 hours, 8 hours, 14 hours also you need to spend. Learn latest technology. If Python, start Java, start SQL, start if you have any interested in any area, start that one parallelly. Only manually I'm sitting, I want to job means won't be get it. Okay, you need to enrich your skills, you need to upgrade your skills parallelly. Okay, so that's very very important, guys. Based on the requirements we need to test the application. So here coding is not required, any coding, not zero knowledge. Okay, not required any coding there. Then how we will test means simply we can say that the testers are based on the requirements and functionality. See, internal system design is not considered in this type of testing, not required, any coding knowledge is not required. Then how we will test the application? We will test based on requirements. So I can test Amazon application, I can test the Flipkart application, I can test any kind of application, because I will not ask the code. I will ask, please provide the requirements. If anyone asks you to test the application means don't ask code. If you ask the code means they will simply smile. Okay, what is the use of code? We are not required any code, right? We are not developers. Please ask them, hey, could you please provide the requirements document for this one? Do you have any requirement documents for this? You need to ask like that. Okay, don't ask code, show me your code, how you will write. That is unnecessary things. Okay, we are not involved in that part. Okay, you need to ask requirement, design documents, any specification documents will be there. Or for every application there is a help documents will be there. Help, you need to ask them, is there any help documents will be there or not. Okay, in the real time you need to ask them all these things. Okay, so is it clear, right? No need to buy hard, guys. Only just recollect the things. Okay, testing are two types. Never say in interview there are two types, there are three types, there are four types. Okay, please avoid that one. Okay, for your understanding purpose we are writing like this. Okay, they ask you what are the testing types means you can say that structural and functional. The structural testing is done by the developer. We can call it as it's a white box testing. Who knows the internal logic of the code, they can do the white box testing. Developer will do the white box testing because before they sending the code to the QA, they need to check at least that code is working properly or not. See, I'm not reading any definition. I'm telling my words. You also you need to tell in your own words. Don't copy that definitions in online and don't copy to same word. I need to tell not like that. You can tell in your original language, or you can tell, you can make your words words format and you can tell. Okay, that's not a problem, but your sound should be clear. Okay, don't say breaking answers. Breaking answers will give some interview point. Testing, white box, developer, what is that one? So so while you are going for interview, right, you need to very clearly mention that you full sentence. Okay, developer, code. If you say like that, right, that definitely they will reject you. 100% they will reject you. You need to complete the sentence and don't give a lengthy answers. Don't read an entire paragraph, only one line. That should be able to understand for the others also. Who will do the white box testing means simply you can say that the white box testing is done by the developer because they need to check at least one time whether the code is working properly or not. That we can call it as what a unit level testing or component testing. That's it. In case they ask you further question, then you need to answer it. Okay. Otherwise, you can only what the person is asking the question. Only you need to tell that answer only. Don't expand that. I'm not asking black box testing. Now you started black box testing, then they will reject you. See, I will tell you interview techniques also. Most of the people are so what we can say, they are, I'm asking one question but they are answering two or three. So do please avoid that one. Don't say all the things. Okay, what I'm asking, you need to tell the same thing. In interview also you need to tell that the same thing. Okay, you're adding two or three more, means they will pick that one only. They will ask more questions on that. Okay, if you are not aware of that one, then the interview will be failed. Okay, so what they're asking, only tell that one only. Okay, in case they ask you what is black box testing means, you can say that black box testing is done by the testers. Their testers are based on requirements and functionality. Okay, so is it clear, right? Anybody have any questions here? Anybody have any question, guys? Is it clear? If it is clear, I can go for the next slide. Is
Yeah,
it clear?
clear.
Yeah,
Clear,
good.
sir.
Okay, good, excellent. So other than unit testing, the remaining testing or belongings to black box testers. We are the black box testers. We will do other than unit testing. Other than means what? We will not do the unit testing, but remaining testings we will do. Simple, you need to understand. Okay. And we are
Hello.
also following. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
Uh, White book. If we are doing the testing, so how we identify this is the white book testing and all? Black box. Okay, we can identify according to the functionality and requirement. That is fine. But white box, how can we?
Yeah. See, how can we means what? We never do the white box testing. I'm talking about the developer point of view. You need not identify this one. You are not involved
Okay.
in this one. You are not at all involved in this. But generally, here the topic is what? Who will do the white box testing and who will do the black box testing. So you comes under the testing side, right? So you will need to test on based on the requirements and functionality, right? But suppose in developers, they need to test what kind of testing they need to do, white box testing. So we are never involved in that. So you need not identify this one.
Okay. Thank
Is
you.
it clear what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, suppose, for example, see, now I'm a developer. I send one application to you. Okay, I'm a developer. You are a tester. Now you find some issue. Again you revert back to me. Okay, again I did some functionality changes. Again I sent to. Again you said that the same issue is existing. The same issue is existing means what I need to fix. You don't know, right? So you need to ask them.
Yeah.
Hey, can you please unit level testing. So you can ask to developer, can you do the white box test? So they will do what? White box testing before sending that code to you. Understanding, right? But we never see
Yeah.
the code. Okay, that is
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
clear. Okay, understanding,
Okay.
right? But here we never involve in that. Okay, good.
Yeah. Sure.
Is it clear, right? Okay.
Yeah.
The FRS will be provided by the developer, right? We have to ask for that.
Even developer is a general document for the requirement specification. The product owner
Yes,
and
sir.
the business analyst.
Your voice is
Hello.
not much clear. Yes.
Now it is clear now for everyone or you only?
Now it is clear.
Yeah.
Before,
For me
right?
also.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Who will
Now is
provide
it
the
clear,
FRS?
right?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
the FRS will be done by your product owner and business analyst and the functionality team. Like there will be a team will be there, right? Project manager and all the things. See, before we are collecting the information from the client only, they will prepare what FRS documents. What is required, functional requirements, each and everything they will be prepared. Product
Oh,
owner.
FRS will be. Yeah, it's a common for all the both the
Yeah,
testers and
yes.
developers.
Yes, that's true, right? Because based on that only you need to suppose you are a developer, you need to write the code based on the FRS only, right?
Yeah. Got
Is it clear?
got it. Yeah, clear.
Okay, good.
Thank
Okay, thank you guys. So white box is done by the developers and black box is done by the testers. Simple, guys, no need to by heart too much. Okay, simply you need to understand. So black box testing means what? It is done by the testers, right? Now we are also following some techniques. See, developers is also following some techniques, right? We are also following some techniques. Okay, equivalency, partition, boundary value analysis, cause effect graphing. Okay, here we will see all these things when the project will come, but we can tell one example today. What is BVA? 100% interview question. What is called BVA? BVA means what? Boundary value analysis. What is that? Boundary value analysis. Now, see, always we need to go what? Requirement. Testers is always go with what? Requirements only. Okay. In the requirement, they will say that the name will start with 4 to 15 characters. Okay. So how you will test this one? The field like username will be there. In the username, they will have what? The letter should be username. This field should be 4 to 15 characters only. Then how you will test this one? Anyone? How you will test this one? Do you understand the requirement? The requirement is what? The username should be in between 4 to 15 alphabetic numbers, alphabetic letters. So how you will test this one? Anyone? How you will test this, guys?
Yes,
Now you are the testers. You need to think like a testing wise. Okay, how you will test this one?
yes. Can I tell you?
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah, go ahead. Always.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah, I can hear
minimum.
you. Go ahead.
Yes, minimum value minus one and maximum value plus one.
What is minimum value here?
4 minus 3 and 4 minus
4
1
minus 1,
is good. Yes,
3.
15 plus 1.
3 means what? A, B, C. This is valid or invalid?
Uh, uh,
Valid or
if
invalid, this one?
3 valid.
Invalid.
Then no,
Invalid.
no, no,
Invalid.
invalid.
Okay, no problem. This is
And
invalid because our
yes,
requirement is what? 4 to 15, right? So that's good.
15.
Yes. Yeah, go ahead. You want to say something? Yeah, go ahead.
Right. Minimum minus 1, 4 less and 15 plus. It's a bug.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's correct. So, guys, this is what based on you need to understand the requirement. First of all, you need to check the requirement. What is the requirement for 215, right? You need to enter the alphabetic letters, right? Now, simple, guys. How we need to test minimum value? What is the minimum value here? The 4, right? And 4 minus 1, just an example, okay? And maximum value is what? What is the maximum value? Is a 15, right? Is a 15. Now 15 plus 1, okay? Now simply you can say that minimum value minus 1 means what? 3. Check with the 3 characters. Suppose it is accepting 3 characters means what? It is a bug. No need to ask anyone, okay? You can only tell that whether it is bug or not when you will have understand the requirement. Suppose you not understand the requirement, then you will confuse. Hey, 3 is valid or invalid? 3 is valid or invalid? You will get a lot of confuse there. So try to understand how we can test this kind of values like boundary value analysis, BVA technique. What is called BVA technique? BVA technique is nothing but a boundary value analysis, right? Here 4 minus 1, how much? 3. If you enter the 3 characters, suppose your application is allowing means what? It is a bug. No need to ask. Okay, it should not allow. What is what should need to allow? A, B, C, D. It should be allow 4 characters, right? It should allow the 4 characters, and also it should allow more than 4 characters, up to how much? 15 characters. Okay, 15 characters. Okay, it should not allow more than 15. If it is allowing more than 15 means it is a bug. So how you will check 15 plus 1, 16. So if you enter the 16 characters, it is allowing means that it is a bug. So how you will test this kind of application? See, in the most of the registration pages and all the things, they will give you the conditions. Okay, first you need to check the conditions. See, Here the branch name will be there. For example, here the branch name will be there. The branch name is accept what 4 to 15. Again, the condition is what alpha numerical, not only alphabetic. It should allow what numerical also. Then in that case, how you will enter the value a b c 1 or a or 3 a b c. Okay, that should be allow. Understanding, right? So you need to check the condition is very very important. We are not seeing the code, so we are the black box testers. We are test based on the requirements and functionality. What is the functionality here? 4 to 15 characters only. It should not allow less than 4, or it should not allow greater than 15. What else you want? Tell me how simply you can do the testing. That is what I'm telling. You can go for 3 years of experience also, 4 years of experience also, even you can go with 6 years also. You can go with the fake experience, but try to understand the concept. If you don't know what is BVA and you are trying to go for 6 years experience means, they will definitely they will catch you. You don't know what is the white box testing. Who will do the white box testing? You don't know. You don't know what is the importance of black box testing. You don't know. Then you are trying to go for 6 years or more than 6 years means, they will immediately they will catch you. Okay, so if you understand the concept, you can simply you can go with the 3 to 4 years max. You can 3 to 4 years, you can easily you can go with that experience. Okay, for this course definitely we can go. Even we already the previous students is already get a job with the 4 years of fake experience, or 3 years of experience. Okay, there are many students got the job. Okay, but they work hard. Okay, without work hard you will not get. Okay, they will every day they do a lot of practice. They prepare their own resume, each and everything they did their own. Okay, so don't worry. Here we can give you 4 to 5 years also experience. Okay, that much of stuff we will provide you. Okay, okay, now boundary
Sir,
value
I
analysis
have
is clear, right?
I
Yeah, yeah, go
have
ahead.
one doubt
Yeah,
here. If
yeah, go
it's
ahead,
a
all
number
good.
is having the alphanumeric, then how
Hmm.
it will the brown BVA it will apply here
Yeah,
alphanumeric.
yes, you can see, you can add right here. That is the condition is what alphanumerical means. What the username should be alphanumerical. Now what you need to do, A B C 1, you can give this value, right? It's the combination of what alphanumerical. It should accept. The branch name is what ABC 01. Understanding, right? You can give like that also, but
Yeah.
you cannot give like that. Okay, you cannot give like only 1 second. You cannot give only letters. Okay, it is also will be a bug.
Yeah.
Only you are giving 111. This is
Yes.
a bug.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, you should have a combination, and also you need to match this requirement. What is the matching of the requirement? 4 to 15. So you can make sure that you can give a any alphabetic in between also. A1 A B 1 also you can do like that. But in case some conditions will be there, that is a good question. Okay, some case they will ask you, it will start with numerical number only. In case they ask you it start with numerical number only means, you need to enter only numerical number there. Okay, before 1 second I will show you the how the conditions will be there. 1 second. So like that you need to try to understand the requirements. See, if you understand the requirements, this is very easy guys, very very easy. But most of the people what they think that testing only we can test very without understanding the documents and all the things, then it's very tough. Yeah. 1 second, I want to show you one thing. So in the document, they will ask you the letter should be start with the numerical one only. Then you need to check with the numerical one. Okay, okay, that's fine. I will show you that one. It will ask you to provide the letter will should start with numerical one only. In that case, what you need to check? You need to start with the numerical one. Okay, with the starting letter. Okay, is it clear?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, good. I will show you that one. Okay, when this
Yeah. Fine.
slide.
Okay. And company sessions. Yeah, I will do it. Okay.
I will show you that. So that here. See, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, yes, yes.
See here what is saying
Start with
alpha
alpha.
numerical, start with alpha numerical only, start with the alphabet. See the condition is what? Start with the alphabet. Here he says that to start with alphabet means you cannot enter the numerical value there. You cannot start with numerical value starting. Okay, one A B C is not valid. Okay, A B C one is valid. So like that you need to check. Okay, is it clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
So yeah, no problem. Yeah. Okay. So this is what a boundary value analysis, guys. In the real time, we will always use this one, boundary value analysis. Okay, minimum value and maximum. But in interview, don't say like that. Minimum value one and maximum value plus one. Don't say like that. You can say less than or greater than. Okay, based on the requirement. Okay, simply you can say that we'll test with minimum value less than or maximum value greater than value. Okay, so this is one of the important question, guys. Definitely they will ask you what is BVA. BVA is nothing but boundary value analysis. Okay, boundary value analysis. Okay. Now, if you see that, what is the difference between black box tester and white box tester? See, here the black box tester, we don't know what written the code. Then we are only getting the output, right? 2 plus 2, how much? 2 plus 2, 4, right? This 4 is right or not? How you will decide? How you will say that this 4 is right or not? Can anyone? How you will say this one, this value is right?
We have to check
You are
with the
getting
document like
absolutely,
specification.
absolutely. Yes, if you know this point, testing is completed. You can go for a job, not a problem. Because we not see the code here, right? Then how you will get? See, I'm getting some output. I'm giving the input. I'm getting the output. Then how whether this output is correct or not? How I need to define? I don't know code, right? Then how you will define this output is correct or not? So you need to refer the document. In the refer the document, it is very clearly mentioned, right? What is the in the document? What is there mentioned? If you log in with valid username and valid password, what should become? Admin homepage should become. So simply you need to check with the document. See here, valid with admin means CEO. Okay, you log in with valid user ID, valid password. Click on the login button means what page should will come? Admin home page will come. Suppose you are getting admin home page means actual result is equal to what I'm expecting. Admin home page only. So actual result is equal to the expected result. Your test case is what? Passed. Suppose actual result is not equal to the expected result. I'm what I'm expecting admin homepage, but I'm not getting admin homepage. I'm getting what different page. Then it's a bug. Simply you can say that it's a bug. So we always depends on black box tests is always depends on requirements and functionality. Now coming to the developer point of view, see he knows his code. White box means what? He able to see the code. He able to see each and every operation here, right? He knows his logic. So he will check, he will give the input. He knows the what is written, the code and everything, and he can see the output. You need to check whether he is getting the output or not. So this kind of testing we can call it as what? White box testing. Why the developer need to do the white box testing means you need to tell them before the sending the code to the not code the application to the testing team. At least the developer need to check at least one time whether the code is working properly or not. So that's the reason white box is also important for developer point of view, and black box testing is important for the testing side. Okay, now this is what the main difference. Most of the people they will ask, sir, do I need to know the coding knowledge? See, programming knowledge not required. Zero knowledge. I don't know any code. I'm completely a science student. Then I want to come to the software side. Yes, always welcome. Red carpet will they will provide you. If you understand the requirement, anyone, you most of the civil engineers will be there in IT. Very fast growth will be there. See, very fast growth will be there. If you have a lot of skills, right, you will have a very good growth will be there. Within the short time, within the short period of the time, you will become a You can do a miracles also, but it should be a passion. You need to love the job. First of all, I told you, right? Do not compare with others. He is gone on site. When I will go on means we don't know. He is earning 13 lakhs. How much I will earn means you need to question yourself. Okay, don't compare with others. You are always not only you. I'm not talking about anyone. I'm talking about general topic. I'm telling every person is comparing with others, others. He got like this. He got done like this. He will got like this. Don't compare with others, guys. Please believe yourself. Definitely we can also achieve all the things if you go with a plan, with a proper plan and all the things, but struggle will be there. Don't tell your family stories. Okay, I'm only one son, I need to carry entire the family. Don't tell all these stories. Okay, never and ever tell your family stories. Okay, please, in case they are not provide the job also, they will provide the job also, never tell your family things. Understanding, right? Be a professional. So you need to hard work and attend the interviews, get the job. If you are not getting the things, try number of tries means you need to attend. Single time you will get a job means everyone will be settled in IT side on. Okay, it's not easy. First time job they will reject you, second time they will reject you, third time they will reject you, fifth time also they will reject you. Now you will get "Arey, what is this IT job?" Now you will think like that, but you need to try. Don't leave that there. Okay, you already have experience how to attend the interviews, right? Sixth and seventh interview definitely you will crack. Passion, you need to have some passion. Definitely I want to go with this company, I want to go with IT side. If you feel like that, automatically you will get into that field. Okay, my friend get a job, did I get the job means? No, I cannot give any assurance for that. Okay, we don't know, right, what your friend learn, and we what friend your friend how much they struggled, we don't know, right? So please don't compare with others. Try from your end for 50% or 60%, and the 40% will see. Okay, but without trying, you are expecting jobs and you are expecting the salaries means it won't come. Okay, so that is very important, guys. So here the response programming knowledge is not at all required for the testers and developers. We know, right, they're required, and implementation knowledge is not required, logic and all the things. So for the developers they're required. How we understand, see, requirement specifications, I told you, right? They will provide the requirement specification. Based on that we can test the application. But what about the developers? They will go with the complete designs. Based on the designs, and that designs, based on the designs only they will write the code. Based on the code they will start writing the coding and all the things. Okay, is it clear? Anybody have any questions, guys? So tomorrow we'll
Uh,
see what is STLC. Yeah, go ahead. You have some
yeah,
question? Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. Go before that, right? That differences between the slide, previous slide.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, in this, the levels applicable to that lower level of testing, unit testing and integration testing. We know that the unit testing, there is integration testing. Here, the acceptance testing. Yeah, that
Which
too.
one you are talking? This one.
About this. Yeah, yeah. Mainly applicable levels applicable to.
Yeah. High level testing, acceptance testing, and system testing. We will do the both, right? That we
Here,
will tell you in coming to them.
oh, okay. In the white box testing, is eventually unit testing. We know the developer. Integration
Yeah.
testing is there. What is?
Yes. Yeah. Integration testing also they need to do. What is the meaning of integration testing? Okay. Now this is one developer, right? And this is another developer, right? So now one developer is written some code here. Okay, dev one. Okay, developer one. Okay. Here developer two will be there, right? So we have the coming session where I need to discuss this one. Okay. Anyhow, we can see here. So here developer one is written some code right here. Okay, here developer 2 is also written some code. Okay, so here developer 2 is also written some code. Now this guy is build one module like home page. Now this guy is done stock. Okay, whatever it may be, stock page. Okay, now you are one tester, right? You are the tester person. Okay, QA. Now how you will test these two things? You cannot go with the developer side, right? You cannot sit with the developer, right? So in between we have a environment like a server will be there. Now once the developer one is completed, right, they will checking the code here. Okay, this guy is also checking the code here. Okay, now code will be checking. Okay, now these two code will be merged in the form of build format. Okay, now whenever this code will come to the QA, right? Now you need to test this one. Now you will get what URL, right? Now in this URL, what you will able to see abc.com. Okay, abc.com, right? In this, what you need to able to see, you need to see both pages, right? One developer is what home page done, one developer is done with stock. Now
Yes.
developer needs to take the integration means what these two modules are integrated properly or not, we need to check. Suppose if it is not integrated properly means you cannot able to access, so the developer is also need to do what integration testing. Okay, is it clear?
Okay.
So here
Before
also we
that means
also need to do integration testing. Yeah,
Before
go ahead.
coming to here, they both developers they have to sit together, have to do it. That
Huh,
module testing
they
integration.
will not sit together. There is a functionality will be there. They will match the code. Whenever they match
Okay.
the code, right, they should not conflict. Conflict means what? It should not mismatch your code and my code. Understanding, right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's the reason. If your code is also similar and my code is also similar, and it will be get a conflict, that it should not work, right? So before merge, they will not sit together. Okay, they will check in the platform. They will have some, generally in the real time they will push the code into the GitHub. From the GitHub they will take from to the server. Okay, there is a lengthy process will be there. Okay,
Okay.
but
Okay.
while
The
they,
integration, who will responsible
yeah,
for this integration testing? Both developers.
here on just
Uh,
both the developers, suppose both the developers, because your code is not being integrated properly means we need to check properly for what reason it is not done properly. Because your code is making some trouble means, then what we need to do, we revert back to your code. Once again we will revert back to your code.
oh,
Okay, but
okay.
generally
Fine.
in
Fine.
the real time DevOps people will be there, so they will check all the things whether it is integrated properly or not. Okay,
Oh.
DevOps
Okay.
engineers will be there, right? So they will do. But generally, you need to, as a developer, we need to know whether it is integrated properly or not. If it is not integrated properly, means it will throw a lot of errors, right? Lot of errors will come. So we need to do that
Oh.
integration testing also from the developer point of view, as well as from the testing point of view. We will discuss
Oh.
it. The next coming
Oh.
sessions will be there. What is integration
Okay.
testing? So each and everything we will discuss here. See here, functional testing. See here, what is unit level testing? What is integration testing? Here we will discuss how we can do the integration testing and how we need to do the system testing and user acceptance testing. Each and everything we will discuss here.
Okay. So thanks a lot. Yeah.
Okay, no issues, no issues. Okay. Anybody have any questions, guys? That's good here to bring that because that is also very important. Okay, integration testing, everything you need to know. Yeah. Anybody have any questions,
Sir,
guys?
good morning, sir.
Can you hear me? Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Sir, good
Yeah,
morning,
yeah. Go
sir.
ahead. Yeah. Good morning. Good
Sir,
morning.
manual test need any programming language, sir?
Not required. That is what I'm telling, right? We are not seeing any code. If you want to go for purely manual, you're not required any coding language. Because we not see the code, that is what I'm telling, right? Here we are not see any code. See here we not see any code, then how you will test the application based on the requirements and functionality. See, not required
Okay, sir. Thank
programming
you.
knowledge, not required.
Okay, sir. Go not, sir. In Paint option, you curly bracket mentioned,
Yeah,
I
that
have
is
that.
developer.
Okay.
DV means what? Developer. DV.
Okay.
D means developer. Here is what QA means, QA analyst. Okay, I think you confused here.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Here developer one. No problem, guys. Here the developer one, developer two. Yeah. So developer job is what? Writing the code. QA part is what? To verify this one whether it is working as per the given requirements or not. We not write any code, guys. Don't worry. We not write any single code. Automation means you need to write the code. That is also not bigger code, very easy code automation. Hmm. Good.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, okay, no problem. Anybody have any question, guys? And someone is asking, right? The course duration is what, 25 days classes. Okay, there is we don't have any weekend classes. Okay, uh, but it's not 25 only, it's not be fixed. If you are doing well, say after project you are adding more issues and all the things, it will be extend with 5 days more, means maximum 30 days. In this 30 days course we will cover you like each and everything from the basics, from the basics onwards. Okay, even though you are a science student or you are non computers also, you can easily understand this one. Not required any coding language here. Okay, so anyone, generally anyone, even degree student can also can apply the jobs. Okay, for manual things. Okay, here we will explain you from the basic what is testing, testing types, what is SDLC, STLC, what are the SDLC models, and what are the fundamentals of testing, and what are the techniques. And mainly we need to focus only 2 points. Only we need to focus on agile methodology and Jira. Suppose you find the defect, where I need to post, whom I need to discuss. So everything we will discuss in where, in Jira and agile methodology. If you are more familiar with that two things, then you can apply the jobs. Yeah,
Yes, hello.
yeah, go
Hello.
ahead. Yeah,
So
go ahead.
tomorrow will be class.
Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow we have a class, right? No. Tomorrow we can, right? No, we don't have any class on weekend. The
Okay.
next class
So
will be on Monday. Yeah.
yes, sir. Is there any batch you start in automation? You?
Now, see, previously we started automation, but now, see, I'm busy with the other classes here. I started APIs also, but now I'm not getting the time. So now I'm not taking that automation part. Yeah,
Is there any plan in future after
yeah,
5 days?
yeah, I can tell the automation also, but not most probably in the next month we will start. But I'm not sure, guys. Okay.
Okay.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, good
Thank you.
morning. Yeah, thanks.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Yeah, go ahead.
Uh, yeah, this is Alan, sir, from Odisha, sir. I'm telling about this. Is it any offline class available?
Oh, now the recently Durga is started offline classes, but today I think today only they started. But I'm not seeing the offline classes so for this month. Might be later we started offline also sometime.
You only provide, sir, online, right, sir?
Sorry?
Sir, you provide only, sir, online, na?
Yes, it's online only. We just for so far after COVID, we provide only online only.
Sir, Durga not allowed to submit the online offline class.
No. There is an option for you offline also if you are interested to offline, but the faculty will be different. There are many other faculties also will be there, right? If you are interested in offline, then you can join there. You can approach with them and you can start off with off. But this session is only for online. There is no offline. Okay.
Sir,
Hello.
you don't provide offline, na?
No, I am not provide offline for this month. Next month we don't have any plans. We'll tell you if we started offline. Yeah,
Hello. Can I
yeah.
ask, sir?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
You can always
Yeah.
ask.
In manual testing, mobile app also you are covering, or
No,
just
no, you see
web
the mobile.
related?
No. Here I understand your point. See, mobile testing is what there are a lot of things we need to discuss. Like it's not be like, but the same testing what we are doing here, the same thing we will do in mobile testing also. But app testing means there is again Android will be there and iOS will be there. Okay,
Yeah.
so same concept will be there, but environment will be a different. Okay, but you can, if suppose you learn a complete manual here, you can say that I also started working in automation, mobile also you can say. Okay. But mobile, right, the origin, orientation like vertical, zoom in, zoom out, each and everything you need to test the same way. How you are testing here, in the same way you need to test in the mobile.
Okay.
Okay. But that is if you want to looking for a specific one. Okay, then you need to join as a mobile testing, but same concept concept. Here also the same concept they will tell you, but the device, the view is different. That's it. See, now you want to test in mobile. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah. Now press F12. Okay, Control F12. Okay, when you press F12, right? So what you will see the developer tool. Okay, you will see the developer tool. Okay,
Okay.
1 second. I'll show you. Yeah, now you are able to right, see now which mobile you want. So iPhone SE. Okay, so you can see like that. Okay, you can test here itself. The testing will be the same only. See iPad, this is the tab, right? You can see the tab. This is the tab with 10.1 size nowadays. Okay, you need to check this one also how it will work, but the testing will be the same one. Okay, but we have only specific devices here, right? But you want to test in more means you need to use the simulators or you need to work with the real devices. So the real devices will be provided for your organization. iPhone mini this. But understanding right here, you can test the same way how we are testing the application, the same way to test. Okay,
Okay.
okay. The same concept is applicable in mobile also, but the environment will be a different. The device
API
is
related count to app testing only, right?
sorry, come again.
API testing only app related, right?
API is no API is completely different.
Okay.
API testing means what backend testing. That is what backend testing. See, this is what UI. Right? You are able to see UI, right? Everything you are able to see UI, right? So in
Yeah.
API testing, it's not be like that. They will give the endpoints. We can call it as widgets, okay? So they will give the service, okay? Web services and all the things, okay? Then if in case they provide, developer will provide that endpoints, okay? Yeah, I will show you. In API, we will not see the UI. UI part will not see,
So,
okay?
sir, front end, we are doing the generally tested doing the front end testing, right? So back end, it's count in API, right?
Yes, backend it will comes in API and database also it will come. But in APIs is completely different. See, if they will give the endpoints, then generally we can call it as what endpoints. We will not see the UI. Okay. Through that API services only, we need to check whether the service we are getting correctly or not, whether you are getting a correct response or not. See now, simple. See now, I'm not having any UI right here. I'm not having any UI. How I
Yeah.
know this www.amazon.in working correctly or not? How I know? Okay, how I know means I'm just giving the request, get request. Okay, if I send here, now I will get what response. So I got response. What is the status? 200. 200 is what a good response. Understanding right? It's a good response means it is working as expected. You can see the preview also. If you click the preview, that website is open. Understanding right? So here
Mm.
they will provide some endpoints. Based on the endpoints, we need to test here. We need to provide the parameters and all the things. But here we not see any UI here. Okay, for completely from the services we need to test credit card, debit card services, all the services we will do in API. That is completely different. Mobile testing is different, API is different, manual testing is different, and automation testing is different. Okay,
So manual simply web related only, right?
it's web related. So here, but the same thing you need to understand in the mobile also. You need to same thing you need to check in API also. The manual is the base alphabetics,
Okay.
right? If it is the base one, if you know the base, other things are very easy. Others are very easy. You know now
Okay. Yeah.
unit level testing. So you know what is the integration testing, what is the system level testing. If you know all the base things, then the rest of the things are very easy. In future, you need to start a API or you are saying that mobile testing and all the things. But basic is what manual. Without manual, you cannot do all the things. Okay.
Okay. I got it. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sir, sir, you went to
Yeah.
the dev tool, right? Dev tool that you have selected that mobiles. What are the mobiles type?
Yes, yes, yes,
That
yes,
one
yes.
you have you added any plugin for it?
No, not required. It's a, you can share your screen. You will also get it.
Okay.
You can also get it. You want to share your screen?
Yeah, 1 minute.
Just press F12, Control F12.
Yeah, I pressed it. Control F12.
You will see the developer tool there down below.
No, just I click on the environment like then I did it.
Okay, okay.
I am not getting
Which
it
browser?
directly that one.
Which browser you are using?
I'm using a Chrome browser.
Okay, in Chrome it's very easy. Press F12.
I just click on the control F12. Okay, the key is whatever it may be. But it's comes for me like that. So what I just I inspect some of the element.
Yes, 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 yes.
So
Yeah, yeah,
it's
just
better to go through, right? I did it, but it's showing for me somewhat different.
okay.
Shall I share my screen now?
Yeah, yeah, you can make your presence. Yeah, I'm giving the
Yeah,
access
fine.
to you can
Yeah,
share
yeah.
your.
Now,
Can you share your screen now?
yes.
Yeah, good. Here, there is an icon, right? Elements before. Elements before. There is an icon, right? Click that one.
Where you are seeing, sir? Yeah,
Yeah, elements. Elements is there, right? Elements.
yeah, here, this one, right?
Click that one. Yeah, click that one. Yeah, now you are able to see
Okay. Got it,
dimension.
got it.
Then
Yeah,
no
thanks
problem.
a lot.
Then
Yeah,
no
this is
problem.
what I am. Yeah,
No, no. No, no, that is
I got it.
what, that's the reason I'm asking every guys. This is a purely interaction session. We can enjoy more than offline also. Okay, so don't think that offline and online both are the same only, but only I'm not visible here. That's it only, and you are also not visible too. That's it. Okay, otherwise
Okay.
the same things. Okay, thank you guys. We'll see you on Monday. Okay, then we will see the SDLC 100% entry question. We'll see on what is SDLC, and we'll see how project will come, what are the documents, what is BRS, FRS, and SRS. We'll see on Monday. Thank you, guys. Thanks for your time. Have a nice day. Have a nice weekend also. Chalo, thank you.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thanks a lot.
Hi, guys. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, hello. Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Yes,
Good
yes.
morning. Yeah. Good morning.
Yes, sir. Good
Uh,
morning, sir.
yeah. Good morning. So, what else? How is your weekend and all the things is good? Okay. Let's restart. So the last class. Okay. Is anyone new today? Anyone new guys today? Anybody?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, I am.
Oh, okay, okay, that's fine. Okay, no worries. Okay, just we did only one class. Okay. So anyone can tell me what are the testing types, guys? Anybody? Anybody? Before that, what is testing? Anyone? What is testing, guys? Go ahead. You want to say something? Yeah, go ahead. Okay. So what is testing, guys? Anyone?
Yes, yes.
I think the audio is some problem. Okay, that's fine. So guys, very important. Can you put mute if you are not talking? Okay, that's good. So what is testing, guys? In case anyone asks you, right, what is testing means, what is your definition? Anyone?
Sir, to test the application whether it is working or client requirement or not.
Yes, that's good, right? So you need to test your, you need to check your application whether it is working as per the given requirement or not. So that is very important point, guys. Don't say that finding the bugs. Okay, please do not say that one. Okay, testing is not only to finding the bugs. Finding the bugs can do anyone, okay, not only a tester. Okay, the finding the bugs can be done by developer and end user, or you can also find the bugs. Okay, So don't say that testing means only finding the bugs. Okay, for what purpose we are doing the testing, guys? For what purpose? Is it required? Testing is required?
Yes, yes.
Yes or no?
Yes,
Testing
sir.
is required. Why? I can send my product without testing, right? Then why the testing is required?
Quality
Do you
of
understand?
the product, quality of the product is most important element.
Yeah, absolutely good. So these kind of questions will ask you in interview. Okay, so how you are telling? So they will ask you these kind of questions. Okay, I don't require my testing. I can launch my product in the market. So is it good? So you need to tell them. See, the quality. Quality is very very important. Why we are doing the testing? So not only to find the bugs. For the reason of why we are doing the testing means we are doing the testing for quality purpose. Quality is very very important, right? I can launch the product without testing. Okay, I'm not required to do any testing, unit testing. I'm not required any black box testing is not required. Simply I can launch the product in the market, but I cannot give any assurance for that. Assurance means what? I don't know whether it will be success or whether it is failed. I don't, because we are not doing any kind of testing there, and we are simply launching the product in the market, so it will not be served in the market for the long time. So that's the reason for every product, every software, for everything their testing is required. Why the organization people are taking the lot of people for the testing? Signity, I told you, right? Value Labs, Signity, Value Labs, GenQ, there are many organizations for especially for testing. Without testing you cannot launch any product or any software. Come with any technology, AI, artificial intelligence, okay, data science. Most of the people are saying that nowadays data science, data science, data science. Even data science is also required testing. If your data is correct or not, valid data or not, that should be tested before you need to use. Okay, and data warehouse like data, Hadoop also, and SAP, Power BI, whatever the technologies, Workday, what are the tools or softwares or a product, without testing they will not launch in the market, guys. Okay, so the importance of testing, even most of the people are say very less salaries, no jobs. No, 10 years, see, still if you go for the 10 years also, the testing will be live. Okay, without testing, I told you, right? Without testing the product will not be launched in the market. Okay, so for what reason we are doing the testing means simply you need to say the quality purpose. Okay, not only finding the bugs can be find anybody. Okay, so how you define the quality? So how you define the quality, guys? Can anyone tell me how you say that this is a quality product? How can you say this is a quality product? How can you say this is a
whether
yeah,
whether
go
it
ahead.
is satisfied requirements of the customer.
Yes, absolutely right. So you are buying some product means you need to satisfy, right? I'm giving with the free of cost. You are not satisfying, you cannot buy that product, right? So that is also is very very important. Mm, the user must should be satisfied. Okay, now I'm giving the free of cost, but it is not working. Then what is the use of that? So make sure that end users should be satisfied, and always the product should be accepted by the end users, right? So how can you define the quality? How can you say this is a quality product? Okay, so justification of all the requirements. See, they will provide the requirement, don't worry. You need not worry about the requirements. Okay, they will provide the requirements, the requirement 1, requirement 2, requirement 3, requirement 4. If you fulfill all the requirements, definitely you will get what, the quality product. Okay, suppose you are not fulfill means you are not following the requirement, you skip the requirement 2, you skip the requirement 4 because you are not understand properly, so you are skipping that requirement. In that case you will not get the quality product. So general question in interview they will ask you how you justify whether you are getting a quality one. Okay, you can simply say that if you fulfill all the requirements, what are the requirements is given on that item. Okay, in the real time we can call it as an item or a task or a story. They will assign a story for you. Okay, the story is what? Verify the login screen. In the login screen they will provide some requirements: verify UI, verify username, verify password, verify login, verify reset. So they will provide these requirements. Suppose if you fulfill all the requirements, you cover the requirement 1, you cover the requirement 2, you cover requirement 3, requirement 4, definitely 100% you will get what a quality product. Suppose if you miss the requirements, okay, requirement 1 you are missing, requirement 4 you are missing, you will not get the quality product. Okay, so in interview very smartly you need to answer that how can you say you will get a quality product, you tested, how can you say you tested but you are saying you will get a quality product? Simple answer, you can say I will cover all the given requirements. That is what solid answer. So in case they will say that yes, you are real time working. Okay, so don't tell the definition, you need to give a proper examples in the interview, guys. Okay, how can you say it is a quality product? Means you can say the justification of all the requirements. What are the requirements provided by the story? Okay, use these terminologies. Okay, what are the requirements are provided on the story? All the requirements, if I fulfill, definitely I will get the quality product. Okay, good. So this is one of the important interview question, guys. What is negative testing and what is positive testing, guys? Anybody? What is negative testing and what is positive testing?
Positive testing means we have to test with a positive valid data. Valid
Yes,
data.
yes.
Or negative testing means we have to, what are the things we are doing positive, right? That means vice versa we have to do it. We have to do a number of right negative cases like invalid, giving the invalid inputs and have to kind of.
Yes, correct. So correct. Yeah, can you put mute if you're not talking? So positive testing means what? Yes, what is that positive testing? We are giving the valid data. Okay, valid data means what? So suppose the email is there. Okay, email ID is there. You need to provide the email ID. Okay, so email ID will be there, right? Here in email ID, what is the positive data here? So you need to satisfy the condition here. So what is the email standard? Universal standard is what? @.com. So this is very, very important, right? So you can give ABC or 123, that it will be checked, okay? But what is the positive condition here? @.com. But here, what is negative testing here? What is the negative testing without giving at the rate? And you are trying to add the email ID. Okay, my audio is very low. Is my audio is very low, guys? Is it clear to everyone?
Yes,
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 yes.
Yes,
Yes, clear.
Yeah, yeah, someone is saying that in the chat box. Okay, can you check from your headsets? Okay, one more time, you just restart, or you can just plug in or plug out and plug in. Okay, okay, that's fine. So here the negative testing means what? Here the negative testing means what? You can give the invalid data. Invalid means I'm not giving at the rate, I'm not giving dot, I'm not giving only com. Okay, it should not allow. So in the real time while you are doing the testing, you need to do the both testing, like what, positive testing as well as negative testing also. But remember, guys, if anyone asks you what kind of testing you will do first you will do negative or a positive? First type of testing, what you will do, positive or negative? What kind of
Positive.
testing you
positive,
do?
positive.
That's good. Yes, good. Remember that one. Don't do negative testing first, guys. Okay. So that's very, very, that's very, very wrong option. Okay. 1 second, guys. Okay. 1 second. Okay. So please do not do the negative testing first. When we will do the negative testing means at the last. Okay. When you will do UI testing, you will do first or last? See, Any task is assigned on your name, first of all, what testing you need to do? You need to check the functionality. First important is what? Make sure the functionality is working correctly or not. Then only after that you can go for UI. See, we cannot give more importance of UI because now I'm not bothered about the UI. I'm just worrying about my functionality, valid user ID, valid password, and click on login means it is whether it is working or not. Functionality is very important. Once the functionality is working fine, then I can go for UI. Okay, then I can go for negative testing. Negative testing I can do the last. Okay, but don't do the negative testing as initial stage. Okay, first you need to test with the positive testing. Okay, so that is very so is it clear, right? So positive testing and negative testing. So these all are very important. And the last
Yes.
class we also discuss what are the types of testing, guys? Anyone? What are the types of testing? What are the types of testing?
Yeah, two types of
System
tests are
testing and functional.
Uh,
structural testing and the functional testing. The structural testing is otherwise we get called as a white box testing, which is who will do means that the developer is responsible for it. Because if you want to give any product to the means hand over the any build or anything to over the QA team before they have to check at least one time in his environment. And the functional testing is a black box testing, which is going to be right. We are don't know the implementation code, what are the designing part. So we are going to do the QA person is responsible for doing the black box testing, and that is having a number of types is that. So I think we have to see those in upcoming classes.
yes, good. That's good. Really appreciate. Okay, but don't say there are two types. Okay, please avoid. It's my
Yeah, yeah,
small
yeah. That's why
suggestion.
I started. I